Shout out to Hispanics causing panics.
Shout out to Hispanics causing panics.
Hispanics causing panic. I'm glad to be here.
Hispanics are causing panic, baby. Let's do it.
Órale, mi raza. gfunkyboxing back. Man. I had to come back for this one. You guys know I had to come back for this one. And you know what? I'm going to come back and debunk this bullshit every single time, man. Because this does nothing for our sport. This makes our sport look like shit. It turns people away from becoming boxing fans. Well, these dudes come out here and report false bullshit to the casuals, feed them this garbage. They'll believe it because they see the subs and the views. Fuck that bullshit, all right? HCP is the home of the truth, all right? And we're going to talk about some shit tonight. Run PMC in the house. Joe Lopez, what's going on? Nopal, what's up, man? Glad you guys are all here. Way of the Jackal. It's my first time seeing you here, man. I'm glad that you're here. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Stefan, what's going on, man? Sinister in the house. Mad Dog H, Sergio, Chauncey. Hey, don't get upset, Holmes. All right. Giants, baby, Giants. All right, already got a super chat. I'm loving the support, man. From Sergio 501 gives me the 499. Says HCP. That's right, man. HCP, the home of the truth. All right. What's going on, Agayo? Hey, what's up, bro? Haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you, man. Yep, I know, man. We're going to talk about the bullshit tonight, man. But look, here's what I want to say, man. All right. This shit we've been talking about with these gloves, showing you guys the evidence, bringing on the experts. By the way, I think we might be the only ones out here that actually had an expert come on and talk about gloves. All right. We might be the only network out here. Edwin, what's up? Cholo, how you doing, bro? Gary, what's up? Look, we went out and got Ernesto Gavion to come on and talk about MX gloves. He works for Everlast. He's an expert. He knows what's the material that's made with the gloves. I mean, if you guys haven't seen the videos, check them out. But I'm going to play some of it tonight. Oh, yeah. Because there's this thing going around, man. I seen Tay Jones put a video out where they're at the glove selection meeting, and he's bitching and moaning about the way that the gloves look, Fury's gloves. And I mean, I'm just laughing this whole time, man, because that's all he's saying. Oh, they don't look right. These gloves here don't look right. What the fuck does that mean? They don't look right. You're allowed to pick them up. You're allowed to touch them. You're allowed to put them on. Fuck what they look like. Do they feel right? I didn't hear him talk about how they don't feel right. Not only that, they cut open a fucking glove for this guy. Cut it open. Full text. What's up, bro? Run PMC. What would Everlast in-house glove designer and expert know about Everlast gloves? Come on, G-Funk. I mean, seriously. Come on. What would he know, Shout out to my boy Run PMC, man. Big supporter of HCP right there. They should just fight bare knuckle. Why not? But look, what more can you say when they cut open the fucking glove for you and show you what's on the inside? Not only did they show what's on the inside, but he also ripped open one to show them that there's packs. They call them tech packs. That's exactly what Ernie told us they are. They're packs that's where the material goes. So there's no way you can move them around. They don't just grab leather, put it in the shape of a glove, and then fill it with horsehair and foam and say, here you go, fight. That's not what they do. That's why we got a guy on to talk about the technology behind it. Why didn't these fucking losers do it? Because they don't want to hear the truth. That's why. They're scared of the truth. You telling me a guy who's got, 1,000 subs like myself can go out and get an expert from Everlast to come on and explain to us about gloves? You tell me these guys couldn't with all the subscribers they got, with all the clout they got? They can't get an expert on? No, they don't want to get an expert on. That's a difference with HCP and that other bullshit. The home of the truth, motherfucker. All right? Those wrinkles are a good explanation for the old accusation. I mean, look, we're going to talk about wrinkles in a minute. Don't even trip, brother. Stick around. HLD in the house. What's up, man? Another big supporter of HCP. Let's see. Yes, and the tech packs were implemented with the sole purpose of not being able to manipulate the horsehair. Big facts. Aren't the same gloves from the 60s and the 70s. Absolutely. Now, I seen the video, okay, with 78 Sports TV. Now, look, I'm still subscribed to 78 Sports TV because I remember where the guy came from. I've been on YouTube a long time, 10 years. And he was never like this, right? He knows better than this, man. Now, he wants to pull up. Here's what these guys love to do, man. They love to pull up this Mayweather Maidana bullshit, all right? Oh, they try to do the same thing with Mayweather. Maidana tried to do the same thing. Really? Little did these guys know that Mayweather paid Maidana $1.5 million to wear power lock gloves because there was literally nothing wrong with those gloves that Mayweather was bitching and getting all high pitched about. He put on a fucking show, a fucking act in front of everyone, try to act like there was no padding in the glove. That's right. It's picked up. You guys remember that bullshit? Let me play you the clip. Oh, I got the clip. Let's look at it. Let's look at it real quick.
I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now. Fuck no. Hell no. I told him. I know. I done fought. Look, you can feel my knuckle right here. I done fought this. I done fought $1,000. Ain't no fucking padding in the fucking glove. Look at. You can tell. Look at this. You can tell. This motherfucker.
Look at this. Ain't no fucking padding in the glove. I mean, you can tell. Sound like a little bitch, all high pitched. I guess so. I guess so. Motherfucking padding glove. Oh God. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck you paying the man millions of dollars to wear a different glove then? Huh? Because you couldn't get your way. Because there was nothing wrong with those gloves, you bitch. Fucking nothing wrong with those gloves. And you want proof? I'll give you proof. I'll give you proof right now. Let me share my screen real quick. This is from HCP Uncensored back in April when we had Ernesto Gabion come on and talk with us. We asked him about the situation because these guys try to use this shit to say, look, I cheated before, they'll cheat again, right? All this nonsense. Look at this. Let's just take a listen to this, guys. Listen to what D-Style asked Ernie right here. Listen.
Maidana situation, right? All I hear fans talk about is, oh, they tried to fight Mayweather with a glove with quote unquote no padding, right? As far as you know, was that a regular MX glove, like the first, the ones that had like the Argentine cutter on them?
It's not as far as I know. Okay. Excuse me. It's not as far as I know. I know for a fact. So now
I know for a fact. You know how he knows for a fact? Because he's the motherfucker that delivered the gloves to Mayweather and Maidana. He delivered those gloves himself. There was nothing wrong with those gloves. Later on in the interview, he goes on to tell us that there was a compromise. So what the fuck you got to say now? What can you say now? Huh? Hey, motherfucker, patent glove. Let's hear that bullshit one more time.
Right now. I can tell you right now. Fuck no. Yeah, no. I done fought. Look, you can feel my knuckle right here. I done fought 1,009. Ain't no fucking patent in the fucking glove. Look at, you can tell. Look at this. You can tell. This motherfucker already like broken in. Come on, man.
Did you hear that last part? This motherfucker already broken in. Come on. This motherfucker already broken in. So Mayweather got a problem with gloves already being broken in? Is that what I just heard? Well, let's hear what Mayweather got to say about the gloves he fights in. Grant gloves. Let's hear what he got to say about that. Listen to this.
You used to wear these winnings. But you wear Grant. You still wear them, or?
I want winning when I'm sparring. Okay. I want Grant when I'm fighting. Right. Action. I put the Grants on, you know, when it's right, because, like I said before, Grant got the best gloves in boxing. Mm-hmm. You know, when it comes to fighting, because the gloves are comfortable and they're already broken in. So I like Grant.
They're already what? Wait a minute. They're already what? You hear what he just said? Shout out to Run PMC, by the way, who led me to this video. Did he just say that the glove was already broken in? And that's why he likes Grant? But when it comes to Maidana, this motherfucker already broken in. Come on, man. I mean, you can tell. This motherfucker already broken in. But with your shit, it's cool, right? With your gloves, this shit is cool. Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Throw him in the fucking bathroom like we're in the Bronx Tale. Throw him in the fucking bathroom. Fuck this guy. All right? That motherfucker paid millions of dollars to Maidana so that he wouldn't wear the shit. Because he's a scared little pussy. That's why. Talking about, gloves already broken in. You can tell. And by the way, those were MX gloves. MX Everlast gloves that Maidana was going to wear. And that Wilder's going to wear now, apparently. Wilder's going to wear them now. He's going to wear gloves that Blue Blood said should be illegal. You guys remember that shit? You remember that shit? Let me tell you something, man. Them gloves should be illegal. MX gloves should be illegal. Horsehair gloves should be illegal. Fuck out of here. Ain't nothing wrong with them fucking gloves. Get your shit straight, man. Stop lying to your fucking people. Fuck out of here. Let's listen to some more of the interview. Listen to what let me share my screen again. D-Style asking some brilliant questions here with Ernie on, all right? Check this out. One more time, the same interview, right? Let's take a listen.
This Mayweather Maidana thing. Maidana ended up going
8 years ago?
Yeah. One follow-up I want to ask you about it really quick. If I remember correctly, he went out with the Everlast Power Lock gloves. Was that a compromise, or were they really wanting Maidana to go out with Grant gloves like Mayweather wears?
Well, let's see. Well, you're actually missing a couple of steps. So the light blue gloves were dismissed by the commission. They said, okay, Mayweather doesn't want him to use them. I said, okay. So we had a fight card that night at the Hard Rock, and we had sent out a number of stock red and white gloves. Now, Maidana has worn the red and white gloves, MX gloves before. In fact, he wore them in the Broner fight. Stock MX, pulled out of the plant in Missouri. So we happen to have those in sight. So what?
Stop! Stupid fucking ad. But look, He's saying again that they pulled gloves from a current fight that was happening at the time of that glove selection meeting. That's what he was saying to us right there. And they still said no. MX stock red gloves. They pulled from it was a backup pair they pulled from a fight that was happening while they were going through all this bullshit. And they still said no. They still said no to the gloves. Mario Figueroa, what's up, man? Yep, they were threatening to cancel the fight. I appreciate you, Cholo. Thanks for being here. Puro Sur Central. What's up, man? Mad Dog H. Glad you guys are here, man. But look, let's listen to the rest of it real quickly. Let me share my screen again. Because Ernie talks about what happened.
Did was he called out to one of his team out in the Hard Rock already there setting up for the fight. Hey, can you pull 3 red MX gloves and bring them over to the MGM? We're having glove issues. So he pulled 3 stock MX gloves, red, 8 ounce. Got them there in time. Send them to the commission. Commission said, okay, here's these 3 gloves. They're going to choose them. Team Mayweather was still adamant. No, he's not fighting in that glove.
You hear that bullshit? Completely different gloves from another fight, and they're still saying no.
Well, what do you mean? You were angry about these gloves. You said they're too soft. Here's some stock ones that have been already approved by the commission. These are approved gloves. He's going to fight in these. And so Mayweather, his lawyer, his dad pretty much said no, walked off, and that was it. For anybody who was actually in the room, fight was off. Maidana was insistent, I'm fighting in my glove. You guys are taking this away from me, blah, blah, blah. After that, went to the Hard Rock show. Everybody's saying, oh, man, it's going to fight. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I said, yeah, it probably will. But for right now, Maidana is insistent that he's not fighting. Asked for his flight home. From what I understand, from what I was told, he's asked for a ticket for his flight home so he can fly out first thing in Saturday morning. So, all right, cool. So I guess they talked all through the night. And the next morning I get a call and it's Leonard Ellaby. And he says, hey, Ernie, I want you to come down. So I went down to the MGM VIP room and we sat there and discussed it. He goes, my Nana's going to end up wearing the power lock. I said, okay, if that's his choice, that's his choice. And he goes, oh, no, I don't want you to get upset. I said, no, I mean, it is what it is. In the end, he's still wearing my glove. I mean, if you guys came to an agreement, he goes, yeah, we came to an agreement. I said, then that's fine. As long as he's in my glove, I'm fine with that. He goes, okay, yeah, he wasn't going to wear anything else but Everlast. I said, okay. And then, it was cool because he also said, you know what, I respect the way you stood up to
So I made him switch gloves, paid him money, paid the man money. Stop with that bullshit, man. HCP again, the home of the truth. All right. But let's talk about what Wilder had to say today. He goes, well, first off, Tay Jones again, bitching about the way that the gloves look. Why they look like that? Why they look like that? And Wilder himself said it on the 78 interview, like, oh, man, they look like they was thrown in the trash, them gloves. For real, huh? About these gloves. Whose gloves are those right there? I see a lot of wrinkles on them gloves. Why is that? Why are we seeing wrinkles? Right? Gloves ain't supposed to look like that. That's what they said. They're bitching about the way they look. That shit is all wrinkled up. Wilder fought in these. He fought the guy who trained him. Who's training him now? Malik Scott. Look at the bottom. Here's a first look at the custom Everlast MX fight gloves that Deontay Wilder will wear tomorrow night when he takes on Malik Scott. Everlast MX. A glove that Wilder dick riders said should be illegal. So are they accusing Wilder of cheating? Is that what they're doing? I mean, he wore a glove that's illegal or should be illegal. These dudes are all fucked up, man. These dudes are all fucked up. Look at this. Look at all the wrinkles on them gloves. Tweet by Everlast. Deontay Wilder's back. Custom MX bronze bomber gloves. He's back. Look at all the wrinkles on them gloves, man. Come on, man. These motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they're talking about, man. Wilder like, oh, now we're on an even playing field. So you claim that the man has illegal gloves, but then now you want to fight an Everlast, which is cool. It's all good because there's nothing wrong with those gloves. But don't act like there's something wrong with Fury's gloves and then you go and use the same fucking gloves. They're made of the same material. Horsehair and foam. The dude debunked the whole conspiracy theory himself with what he said tonight on 78's interview. I mean, what? And he's trying to talk like, oh, man, like, no, man, horsehair does this and it does that. Arguing with experts and shit. Like, who the fuck does that? You know? Really, who the fuck does that? I mean, he went on there and was talking about how he used to break fighters' faces with the MX glove. Bust them all up with the MX glove. Break his own hand. They're the puncher's glove, is what he said. We've been telling you guys this shit for a long time. You guys can't fuck with HCP, all right? None of you. Wilder debunked Glovegate himself. Biggest heel turn in boxing history. This is beautiful, man. And I predicted this would happen, man. I predicted that when the fight is over, he's going to come out and say, yeah, it was all bullshit. It was all just to sell the fight. That's all. These guys are this hilarious, man. I mean, I'm watching that Tay Jones video. I'm like, they literally cut the glove open in front of you, dude. Like, what can you say at that point? What can you say? Oh, they don't look right, man. Them gloves, why they look like that? They don't look right. They don't look right. These fucking gloves don't look right. These fucking gloves don't look right. According to you. According to Blue Blood, they should be illegal. But he wore them. Votex. Wilder just stabbed his fans in the back. Oh my God. In the Jim Ross voice. Yep, they selected the gloves and Wilder decided to switch from Power Lock, which is MX Everlast Power Lock, to Everlast MX because he says he wants it on a even playing field. Right? Oh, man. What's understood don't need to be explained. Yeah, sure. Silence is golden, but you've been fucking talking about cheating for like a year straight now. But silence is golden. Make that make sense. Make that one make sense. You ain't been silent. And you're still talking about cheating on 78 shit today. But this is some garbage ass shit, man. And again, these guys are already reeling in excuses in case he loses tomorrow. That's what they're doing, man. A couple of these guys are packing up, getting ready to run out of the YouTube boxing community. They want to leave now. All of a sudden, fight week. Oh, I'm just tired of the coons. They'll say shit like that. These guys, I'm tired of them. I need to leave. Yeah, we know what you're doing. You can't take the fucking heat because you talk so much shit. Now the time has come, and you're not confident you guys are going to win. That's all it is. Some of these guys are very confident, and look, that's fine. But when you start talking about that bullshit, like I'm going to leave because I'm tired of this and I'm tired of that, you are not confident. Yeah, I know, huh? But they've been drug tested. But I mean, I get what you're saying. They will be, oh, videos. Oh, why is he got so much muscle? You know? Look, man, at the end of the day, then he said again, he tripled, quadrupled down, whatever it is, on this whole, well, you can't bend gloves back that way. Gloves can't bend that way, right? Well, what about this? Look at Fury's glove. You see that? But it can't be bent that way, right? Here's another angle. Look at that. Here's another one. MX Everlast gloves. Here's another one. Sound like Biggie. And another one. Look at that. Show me. Some of these dudes down here yelling, show me when the gloves did that. Show me when the gloves did that. And when he didn't fight Wilder. Show me. Okay. There you go. They're designed to do that, dick face. They're designed to be flexible. That's what they're designed to do. Ernie told us that. It's for fighters so they can parry shots. You need to be able to move your hands. I mean, this shit is ridiculous, man. Look at this. Stock image, Everlast, MX, and Clitoris on the bottom. You see what's on the inside, right? Both a combination of horsehair and foam. Look at all the wrinkles. Like, that's the way that they come, man. It's soft leather, horsehair, so it can be flexible. We've been telling you guys this for a long fucking time. Right. Not a lot of tape on up high on the gloves. So you can bend your wrist back. Yeah, exactly. Some of these dudes are like like that moron Brotherhood who came on here. How do you know? How do you know that they're horsehair? I mean, were you there? Were you there when they made them? Who the fuck says stupid shit like that? Were you there at the factory? Oh my god. They're on suicide watch. I mean, look, Fotex, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I don't know how long you've been on YouTube. I've been on, like I said, 10 years. I've seen some guys who have pushed some serious narratives out there, and they stood on a hill and died and left and ran. A lot of them. It will not surprise me if these dudes are just disappeared if Wilder loses tomorrow. Would not surprise me at all. I've seen one guy push so many narratives about certain fighters. He done made like 3-4 channels. He shut down like 3-4 channels. Right, he couldn't handle the truth. Couldn't handle that shit. Yes, sir. They are. But again, Wilder debunked his own bullshit, man. I don't think he realized what he did. You know, Ernie explained to us why the glove has that look on the knuckles. It's because of the leather, the way that the leather stretches. Has nothing to do with horsehair being removed or anything like that. Huh. Yep. The Fury fans can do it now. They're like, oh, he used MX. The Fury fans can do that, you know? And guess what, Voltex? If Fury fans come out and say some bullshit like that, I'm gonna be on here debunking that bullshit too. Because that's what it is. It's bullshit. A lot of these dudes just started watching boxing, man. They just started watching the shit. They don't know. They don't know shit about gloves. Like this dude Brotherhood was trying to show me like foam padded gloves and trying to compare them to the horse-haired gloves. Like, which one of these gloves looks suspect to you? I was like, none. They both look legit. If you knew something about boxing gloves, you wouldn't be asking that stupid fucking question. Oh my god. That's a good question. I don't know. I'd have to find out. But they look to be more foam. They look foamy to me from the outside looking in, but I don't know for sure, man, if the no boxing, no life gloves are horsehair or not. But when I seen Valdez's gloves, they almost look like Grant's. And Grant's they have the those are foam padded, you know, because Mayweather had brittle hands. That's why he liked those gloves. That's why he sparred in the winning gloves, because those gloves have that padding in there, that foam padding to protect your hands. Let's see here. I'm new to the YouTube boxing, but the LDBC channels are crazy. LOL. It's hard to even believe people listen to the bullshit they be saying. I mean, I know, man, it's terrible. That's why HCP is here, man. We talk boxing and we correct. We go to war with narratives. That's what we do. These false narratives that come out, we debunk the shit. We debunk it. See that right there in the corner? We go to war with them. And we undefeated in this motherfucker. See, my boy Run PMC knows a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? He knows what's up. I haven't done research on them gloves, but look, he's telling you right now, man. And don't just take him for his word. You know, you can research them yourself. You know, that's what we did. And like I said, we went on and got the expert to come on and talk to us about it. Told us what's inside. The Dawn, what's up, man? So look, man, I just want to come on here and talk about this. I wanted to play those videos of Mayweather and his patent in the glove. The motherfucker already broken in. But you like gloves that are broken in. That's why you go to Grant. Grant gloves is broken in. It's some silly shit, man. I'm ready for tomorrow too, the Don. I'm ready for this shit to be done and over with, man. Fucking tired of Wilder, Fury, Wilder. I want somebody to win so we can just move on. All right, my official pick is Fury, unanimous decision. That's what I'm taking. And we'll see, man. But the worst thing that could happen is a draw, because then we'd have to hear about these motherfuckers fighting again. And I don't want to see this shit again. I'm ready to move on. Definitely a stacked day of fights tomorrow, man. A lot of fights. Undercards on ESPN Plus. And then I believe on regular ESPN, I could be wrong, but also the undercard itself on the pay-per-view is going to be really good, man, with the all heavyweights. Yep, this is a good fight here too, man. Efe Jagba and Frank Sanchez. Yep, looking forward to seeing these heavyweights, man. Yep, I'm right there with you, man. This shit needs to end, bro. And you got Fury? Okay, I got you. Berlanga, come on, man. Take it easy on Berlanga. Hey, man, I made sure to ask Bruce Trampler when I was on the Boxing Voice about how they're going to move him. We're still a year out, man. So I'm expecting some good movement, out of Berlanga and some good opponents coming up by next year. They say he's a year away from looking to be a contender and possibly getting a shot at a title. So I expect some big things this year. You know what I'm saying? This is a good question here from the Don. Let's see. He says, how will this trilogy be remembered in 30 years? Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to say right now because we don't know the result tomorrow. But I have a feeling it's going to be one of those things where when we hear people talk about it, like the quote unquote experts, the talking heads on TV, they're going to obviously talk about this bullshit, man. They're going to talk about this bullshit with the gloves and the spiking the water and the egg weights and hitting with the glove halfway on. Like, I mean, Jesus. It's ridiculous, man. Finally doing a 10-rounder. Hey, yeah. I mean, he fought 8 rounds. Now he's moving up a couple. I want Berlanga to do good because of what Boxing Dialogue is talking about right here. That would be a big fight, man. Mexico contra Puerto Rico. Those are always big fights, And I would love to see it in a couple of years, if Berlanga could get himself in position to, contend for a title. If Canelo is still at 168 and he still has all the belts. Yeah, I would love that shit, man. Oh, man, I know. But the good thing is this, Fotex. At least Wilder debunked the shit himself today. And there's nothing these guys can say. These guys all said that those gloves should be illegal, but then he's using them now, So they did it to themselves, man. And like I said, I go hard on this Glovegate shit because it's not good for the sport, man. Our sport is already on life support. And we don't need this type of bullshit, man. Because all that's going to do is pull the fucking plug, People aren't going to want to watch boxing because they think everyone's cheating and shit like that, Like, there's always this bullshit going on. Like, I'm going at it hard every time. And like I said, if Wilder happens to beat Fury and the Fury fans do the same they're going to get the same work from HCP. They're going to get the same fucking work. Because there's nothing wrong with Everlast MX gloves. Nothing. Just a bunch of crybaby bullshit. That's all it is. And just remember, we got the expert on to talk about it, to explain it to us. All right? We got the pictures of Wilder using MX gloves when they look all wrinkly. Look at that wrinkles. Look at that. Stock image right there. Same wrinkles on them. We're the ones pulling out all the real shit. All right? Because this is the home of the fucking truth. HCP. And I'm out. You guys enjoy the fights tomorrow.